Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to a very relaxing episode of Odd Shaped Panel. This is not an episode, so although we are recording, this will not be edited down, at least not in a conventional sense. But how's it going? Happy New Year, everyone. We made it. Just shout outs to people in the chat right now. We got Billy, and we got Mormo, and we got Cal. Hello, welcome. We're going to be doing a little Q&A. We had some people ask us some questions. We're always asking everyone the important questions. And although we share our thoughts, we figured we'd focus on us for a little bit. So I'll get into it. And if you have any questions and you haven't asked already, go ahead. Oh, Delisha just entered. Hello, Delisha. Go ahead and enter your questions in there, in the chat, over there.
And I'm going to look up information on comment because I was
Oh, yes, we're looking for a good date movie recommendations for Billy. So
it's got Emmy Rossum and Justin Long. It was like a really good, like, kind of surreally romantic story, but not like corny chick flick. We both really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. All right, so kicking things off, since Delisha just entered the room, she asked us, what's your favorite thing to do on a rainy day? Me? Probably sleep.
I knew you were going to say it too.
To be honest.
I like to crochet. I like to binge watch shows, which Tom does not like doing.
I like it. It's when we like rewatch shows that we've already seen.
I love to rewatch shows that I've already seen because I know that I'm going to like those shows, and I also have better recall value on the things that happened on shows that I like when I watch them many times.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have appreciated more things in Game of Thrones because you've watched it a million times. But
yes, I like to read.
Yeah,
too.
And
I'm also reading Game of Thrones, so I just read again the same things that I watch.
That good?
I feel like that's an outdated joke. I don't know
who that is,
about
Billy.
Barry Manilow to even know which one of us you're referring to.
Is he a fan of V-necks?
No, he's not a V-neck.
Mine is. That's how we can determine who's who. All right, next question. Billy, who is asking us about Barry Manilow, is asking, what was the worst moment of 2016?
You want to go first?
I mean, the obvious one was a certain disappointing election that we don't need to like get super into. But I don't know. The worst moment? I don't think about the negatives.
Standing Rock stuff is horrible.
Yeah.
I definitely, all the deaths, like, it's an endless list. Basically, everybody's childhood died and sent them into an existential crisis of, like, morbid dread because you just feel mortality hanging above you so much to lose so many iconic people in 1 year. It was really crazy.
Yeah.
But Betty White survived, and I love her, so at least there's that.
We're all taking shifts to make sure she's all right. Hey, Sam. How's it going? All right. Let's see. Nolan, he asked, you know what? Hold on. Let's go to a positive thing since we just dwelled on that.
Did you just want to do best of the year? Somebody was asking that.
Who was asking best of the year?
It might have been Billy again.
Maybe. Oh, well, I mean, our best thing this year was starting the show, I think.
And the channel as well with all the whole tough crew, and all of you guys have been really awesome.
Fan fiction has been a lot of fun. Definitely helped me like try to formulate words. I'm failing here and there for sure. She has to finish half of my sentences on the show. If you watched our anime episode, Malcolm doesn't have quite the connection me and Kimber have, so I'd just be like, you know, that thing. And Malcolm's like, I don't know. So that was fun.
And also hanging out with Malcolm and Tiffany.
Yes,
that's a good one
meeting Malcolm and Tiffany. There's some local friends who
They
definitely
couldn't.
made
They
this
could not be
easier.
better people. They're
Yeah.
wonderful, and they've helped us out when we've been in like some awkward situations this year. And he watches the show,
Oh,
came
yeah.
on the show. Really great people. We love
And
them.
there's a third one of them coming that we're excited
Yeah.
about. So.
Billy's asking how we met. We met on Tumblr.
Yeah. All right. So this is my perspective of how we met. I was on Tumblr, and like I usually just use it to, well, used it. I'm not ever on there anymore, but like to just reshare like cosplays and cool art of like comic book characters, and I guess whatever I thought was cool. That's what Tumblr was. And so I searched Harley Quinn at the right time, and I saw a girl cosplaying as Harley Quinn in the original like leotard with a Dalek, and I was like, this person should be my best friend. So I'm still working on that.
So we started talking through Tumblr,
Yeah.
and then we started a long distance relationship, and we were separated for like a year. I was in
Year and a half.
Florida. Yeah, I was in Florida, and Tom was up here, and I would come to visit him every few months, and eventually I moved up here. Like 2 years ago almost now.
Billy says we have a rainbow connection.
My favorite song.
It is. It was on one of her mixtapes she sent to me. All right. So the positive bit. TJ Dex at TJ Dex asked us, with the majority of people, bummed out by 2016. What's your go-to feel-good film when you need a pick-me-up?
So some things that I have watched recently, because I was actually going to write an article about this, but I kind of ran out of time, and I don't want to do it anymore. But I watched we watched that documentary. I think it was called Twinsters.
Yes. The Korean.
Yes, and it
Okay.
was about these two girls where through social media or online or something, this girl saw a picture of a girl who looked exactly like her. So they reached out to each other, and they had like the same birthday and stuff. So it's all about them going through this journey, trying to figure out if they're actually twins. And it was really interesting and super like, it just like had a lot of heart, and it was really, really uplifting. And also, it's a show, not a movie, but I just recently watched The Moaning of Life with Carl Pilkington from An Idiot Abroad fame, which is one of Ricky Gervais's shows. And that's also like a documentary, basically, where he's kind of like this, how do you even describe him? Disgruntled, with a heart of gold, Northern Englishman, doesn't like to do anything, doesn't really want to get out of the house, but they have him travel the world, and you get to experience all this stuff through his eyes. And he is such an interesting, like, I don't want to say character, but he is a character. And he just, to see all this stuff through his truly unique perspective, he says some really, like, sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it does get gross on that particular show, some of the stuff he does, I will warn you of that. But it's really worth the watch.
He'll try anything once within reason. Like
Yeah.
If he doesn't think he'll die, he'll try it.
Like there are some parts, like he was crumping with that clown dancing fella, and that really just like I had
Yeah.
to show Tom. It was really like it's just good to watch. It makes you like feel good.
Alicia asks if your twinster thing is like a real life Swiss sister.
I do not know enough about
Well,
sister
I do.
to answer
Okay.
that question.
Unlike it like being that like they have one of them is already connected to a father, both of them were put into the adoption process, and
Well,
I'm saying during that time that was very popular. So like the odds of them, it's an interesting journey, but it's very like there's not like an anchor parent to be like, yep.
yeah.
So that's. But I don't want to get too much into it.
It's really good though. Please watch it. You will enjoy it. I hope it's still on Netflix. That's where we watched it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of mine. I don't know. I just really like Mystery Science Theater 3000. I can watch it whenever, and it just like I'll laugh at the same joke over and over. Yeah.
Says the guy who doesn't like to rewatch shows.
Yeah. All right. That's like one show though. I can list like 7 of yours. All right. You got me.
Gotcha.
It's funny. Gotcha. You think. It's called Twinsters, Alicia. Let's see what else we got in our mailbag. That is just a pad of paper. Cal, he asked us what was the first movie we saw together. Yeah, I remember one of the times she visited. I don't hardly ever Redbox, but I Redboxed because I'm like, ooh, I'll get some movies. Set the mood. So I got Thor 2 and Iron Man 3, and we fell asleep during
you did.
Well, Thor 2, right?
You fell asleep. You just passed out, and
Well,
I just watched.
Yeah, I was working overnight.
And I know everybody hates Thor 2, but I liked it much better than Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Watching them right next to each other.
I liked Iron Man 3 a lot. But
we did have a show that we really liked to watch.
We watched like all of Catfish, because it was kind of funny because
Tom thought I was catfishing him when we met
well,
online.
there's definitely that danger as expressed in that show. And we would just sit there and be like, haha, suckers. Sorry to anyone who was on Catfish, but
that show's just off the rails. It's out of control, and I really enjoy just watching the crazy shenanigans that happen during that show. Yeah, Billy, those were the two MCU movies that had come out recently, so that's why.
You hadn't seen either one.
I think I missed both of those ones because I was right around when I was visiting here a lot and planning on moving across the country. I shipped all my stuff here. I didn't drive up here with the U-Haul or anything. So I slowly over a year was shipping boxes every week up here. Yeah, this is all basically mostly my shit that's all over the apartment too.
Yes.
So it was a lot of stuff that I had to do during that time, and I missed those two.
You also got me into some cool movies. I'd never seen Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, we saw it.
He took me for my birthday to go see the play. It was awesome. We saw Michael C. Hall from Dexter perform in Hedwig and the Angry Inch. She looks lovely in makeup.
Hi, Dub. Dub, we're doing a Q&A, so if you have a question for us,
I reserve the right to skip questions.
You can. Oh no, Billy. You've been catfished. You got your revenge. I don't want to get into that. That sounds illegal.
Do you have any more?
Yeah, I got a bunch more. People want to know so much about us.
We are going to have you guys call in. We might actually have a couple people at a time, as long as everybody's not just talking over each other and stuff. But we might try a few people at once tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna
blab.
Yeah, we're gonna do a blab throwback and just talk about in general what we enjoyed over the year, what maybe was a little overhyped, but just a year in review, and probably talk about maybe our favorite moments of the show, because thinking about Blab makes me miss Bong Face.
Oh my god, that Bong.
I hope that guy with the bong doesn't come back.
That was one of the first. That might have been the first
episode. Yeah. That's weird. Wow. Let's see. All right, Eric Monroe at MMKOCH. I have no idea how I'm supposed to pronounce that.
I'm going with Mcock.
Yeah, that's what Mcock 200. It's not that, I guarantee.
Deletion doesn't know what Blab is. Whoa.
What? Newbie. Sorry, we love you. Blab was this platform that we met. I met Dub through there. He's in the chat. I met Cal through there.
That's where we started the show.
We did a Game of Thrones recap show with Cal. He was doing it, and we popped in to talk, and then we took over co-hosting because of wow, forgot about that.
Oh my god. I have a question.
Try again.
Wait, first ask us what I almost said Mcock again. What Eric said.
What upcoming new season of a show are you anticipating the most in 2017?
Okay, well, it was Sherlock.
Mm-hmm.
Sherlock started yesterday, and it was really awesome. No spoilers, don't worry. But so I'm anticipating the next 2 episodes of Sherlock. That show is amazing, and it's always worth the wait, even though the wait is longer than I would like it to be. But yeah, I can't wait to see what they're doing. Game of Thrones next season. Very excited about that. I'm really hoping that Dany turns evil and murders everybody. I'm never gonna let it go. I will be happy if she just takes them all out.
It would be Westworld if Westworld was coming out this year, but it's on a year break. Shows I'm definitely looking forward to coming back are Preacher. I'm excited. Iron Fist is supposed to be 2017. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not super excited for Iron Fist. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I care that much about Iron Fist. We'll see. Not to get off track. Where was I going? Oh, I really want to see Legion, which is it's starting on FX, I think, and it's a Marvel property, X-Men, and it's Charles Xavier's son, who like is like schizophrenic, and like his different personalities manifest different powers. So I'm really interested to see how they tackle that. I really want to see that Taboo show with Tom Hardy. That looks cool too.
Yeah, that did look cool. Tom is very familiar with Iron Fist.
Oh, yeah. It's just, like we watched the trailer, and like even you were saying, and I mean, you know more about martial arts than I do.
Yeah, like my dad owns a martial arts school, so when I see stuff like that, that's just like the choreography looks like a little like unbelievable and or cheesy to me in the trailer. It kind of takes me out of it. Like his punches and kicks kind of look like I could beat him up, and that's not very intimidating when you're Iron Fist.
Yeah, and the beard is an odd choice for Iron Fist.
And him being Laura Tyrell is just a little distracting in general. He looks just like him too, like the same hair.
You're also more of authority on body art, and the decal on his chest looks lame.
Yeah, it literally looks like one of those airbrush like.
But I mean, and the Netflix shows they're really good. Like, trust me, I didn't know what I was getting into with Jessica Jones, and they totally blew me away. So if they do something cool with Iron Fist.
What about movies?
Movies?
Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Yes. I mean, any Marvel property. I don't know if I'm that excited for Justice League. Wonder Woman. We're excited about Wonder Woman. Justice League, I guess it depends on how Wonder Woman is.
Isn't Ragnarok next year as well?
What's that?
Ragnarok
is next year.
That I am looking forward to,
yes.
And it's mostly because Taika
right?
Waititi is directing it, and I'm excited about that. That could be very cool.
Dub is asking me which personality I would want to be the dominant one in Legion. I really am not, like, that was like the 90s run I did not read. There was a point in the 90s where I just kind of got sick of comics. But I'm super interested. That's why I want to watch the show.
What was your favorite episode of OSP?
What? All right. I mean, the X-Men the Animated Series was a really cool experience, and I hope we were able to get a chance to talk to you guys about which ones are your favorites. But I felt like that's where we like hit a new benchmark. You know what I mean? We got some really solid guests. They were the nicest people we could have asked for, nicer than I expected.
I enjoyed the fantasy episode because that's like my jam, so it was really fun to talk to everybody about that, and that's when I was pushing everyone to watch Knights of Badassdom, and then some of you guys did,
yeah,
and that was really awesome, so that's one of my favorites.
And then they started following the channel and you, and
yeah,
that, just became like more solid.
I thought the video game episode came out really well. That was a highlight, like the finished product of it.
Yeah. I'm excited to where I can finally find a template that I'm comfortable with being for every.
We're just having so many problems with this. Again, with program problems, it's like I watch him trying to edit the video, and it takes hours to like render whatever the hell it's doing, and it's really hard for us to catch up. We would have liked to have this Christmas episode out already, but we just keep having problems. So bear with us.
I almost have an idea. And it's an idea, so I don't know if we're gonna actually do it or not. But if people are comfortable enough with editing, doing like a guest edited episode, just to help us catch up.
I mean, it's just so much work, though.
No,
I
that's
don't know
why
if anybody would even.
Well, they would get credit and everything like that.
I would be like, no, I'm good.
Well,
if someone asks
that's
me to
you.
do
Some
it.
people like to do it, and right now I'm getting so frustrated that I don't like to do it. Sweetie would be a really good contender.
Sweetie used to do my other channel with me.
Dub says he liked the anime episode because I was Sailor Tom. I was dressed in a schoolgirl outfit. Not just a schoolgirl outfit, it's Kimber's. Like, we already had it. I didn't buy it for the episode.
Also, while I have Sailor Moon on the radar here, it shoots me into thinking
You don't
about
wanna
the
wait?
stickers
Oh.
and saying that,
I thought you were going to talk about your game. I'm like, you should wait for Ashley.
no. We did post the next round of prizes from Jalen Paper Co. It's a little TARDIS magnetic bookmark, as well as a sheet of Beauty and the Beast stickers, and some really tiny, adorable little Star Wars stickers as well.
Yep.
So if you go onto Twitter and make sure you're following Odd Shape Panel, which I'm sure all of you guys are, and retweet that post, then you are entered to win. Cal actually won last week's prize.
On his birthday, which was really cool.
Which was the Game of Thrones little pack. So if he didn't get that already, he should be getting that in a day or two here.
Also, we did the announcement and drawing like on video and then uploaded it straight to YouTube. If that's something you guys liked, let us know. If not, we won't bother doing it and we'll just do it on Twitter. But if it's something you guys enjoyed, I know it's just my face and me talking, but hey, I'm into it.
So let Tom know if you enjoy his face.
I mean, I could get a mask if it's like, oh, the voice and the actual drawing I like, but Tom's face no. Then we can work around that. But we need feedback. What's by my eternal crush Emma Feet? It sounds like that's like an onomatopoeia, like her name.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know who that is either. Well, Billy, thank you for enjoying my face. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I think we might have some more. Let's see real quick. Oh, all right, Ashley. Have that underscore Mrs. Davis asked us, what are we most looking forward to this year?
Well, I just got tickets from my uncle to go visit my friends and family in Florida, so I'm going down there in early May to visit and to go to one of my friends' weddings. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. It's been a while since I've seen my family.
I'm getting a great response to my face.
It's a good face.
Thanks. I grew it myself.
Episode 8.
Yes, Star Wars. I'm super excited for. Oh, what did Adam Driver say? He was like, we should not.
No trailers, he said. They should do no trailers for episode 8.
Yeah, Game of Thrones season 7 premiere party. I can't believe we didn't mention that. Was a great. Our odd shaped travels.
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun, and we want to do more of those. We just
we'll be going to this one.
We'll be going to that, and
I'm fixing to win that board game.
We're planning on trying to get to Wizard World too in Philly.
Yes,
so,
we are gonna try.
So once someone sees those tickets on sale, you should let us know so we could try to get in early on that. Otherwise, we'll get the hiked prices. But Billy says we're always welcome in the Midwest.
I would love to go visit all of you guys, but we are very poor, so that's probably, like I said, I haven't even seen my family members in like almost like
well, you saw your mom, but yeah, everyone else.
A year and a half or something, yeah.
Where's your dad? Did you give him a link?
He might be here. He might pop in. He might still be at like coming home from work.
Sure. What am I looking forward to?
Heading Mavis?
Yeah. Mavis is still tiny. That's okay. We still love her. We'll still love her in 2018. The plan. What I'm looking forward to in 2017 is catching up on these episodes.
Yeah.
I would love to get to a point like, thank you everyone so much for us, because we promise you content and we want to deliver that content. But with that being said, we've still been able to get out some other content in form of the articles on WordPress, and we cannot do that without you guys. Everyone who's donated time to write an article and just share their thoughts, that's what all this is about, just talking to each other. So thank you so much. And we would love to do more things like that, but we just got to get
back on
track. That's what I'm looking forward to, is just finding my groove and hammering it out. Let's see. We got one more, Nolan. Nolan asked us, at Nolan Dean 27. said, if you can ensure one thing happens to you, or in general this year, what would it be? I mean, catch up on those episodes would be great.
I don't know.
Same answer for
I
everything.
don't know what to say to that.
I think
the big question.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just want to get more like OSP going farther. We can get more stuff going and stay on top of it. I feel like we'll be in a good place. And, movies and TV and
I just want to go to Tate's Comic.
I hear Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna eventually come out. I'm excited for that. I don't know if it's this year, but I want it. I wanted it forever. By the way, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 1 on hard mode, and I've stopped to play DC Universe Online because I got really mad. I'm at Hercules Call. Like, I've never had to grind Kingdom Hearts before, but I like literally grinded. I had to grind for like 3 or 4 hours. Ridiculous.
People are entering. So I'm ready.
All right. So, does anybody else have last chance to get some questions for the Q&A, and then
We'll probably get some people in. If you have to leave early tonight for any reason, just let us know in the chat.
we'll get you in the
quick
first round.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We'll probably do like rounds of 3 at a time. So if you're available, let us know, and then if not, we'll get you on the next round. And there's no reason you can't do more than one round. We'll see how long this goes.
Yeah, whoever's here, however long
We're
we
just
hang
here
out.
chilling out. We don't want you guys to forget about us.
How many pop vinyls do we have?
Hold on. But like pop vinyls or anything made by Funko, because we have to be specific. But I'll start counting vinyls. Can I get on my chocolate trip?
The makeup trip, yes.
Oh, wow.
Always.
You guys are making plans, and then actually summoned by the.
Anything by Funko, he says. He's counting actively. It's a lot. It's going to take him a minute. Ashley, did you get that card I sent you, by the way?
Did you get that thing I sent you?
Did you get that thing I sent you? Not the first birthday card, but the other thing. Oh, Twin Peaks is another show that we're looking forward to in 2017. It's an excellent show, and they're going to be doing another season of that. I'm really excited. Yay, Ashley got it. I hope you liked that. He's still counting. What are you at?
31.
31 right now. He's still going. We used to keep track of them. Don't forget Alex on the bottom shelf. We used to keep track on them through this website. It's cool. It like tells you how much your pop vinyls are worth and your whole collection. It helps you keep track. Do you remember what that website's called?
Pop price guide.
Pop Price Guide.
46.
Did you do these and those?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got them all. I
Okay,
could be wrong.
those?
Yeah.
He says around 46. Did you get the Harley that's down there hiding too?
Ooh,
The one she's down in the
oh, no, 47.
40 months.
What's that?
47 pop vinyls. I don't know what 40 months means.
None of them are in boxes, though. We like to play with our toys.
Yeah, I take them out.
I'm going to make a cup of coffee, guys. I'll be right back. Don't mind if you hear a...
You want to get a collar in or something? Don't just leave me sitting here. That's boring as hell for them to watch.
Okay. I wasn't going to be gone for long. Did anyone say who wants to come in first?
No one said, but I would maybe... It's Billy. It's really hard for me to scroll with this thing. There's like not a mouse set up for me to easily scroll. Oh, okay. So who wants to call in? Tom's leaving me hanging here, which I just asked him not to do.
What? No, ask people more quickly.
Just go with chronological order of who's in.
Okay. But I don't know if Cal's around because Cal said he's going to be in and out. So Cal, are you around? Billy, are you in on the first call? Hi, Raul. Welcome. Oh, Delisha got a new tablet.
Nice.
You know what?
One so
I'm going to
bad.
call Delisha first. And Cal's here. So how about
Delisha
Cal,
and
Delisha, and Billy?
If you don't think that's too much.
Old lap days, I feel like. Oh, okay, let's.
Yeah, exactly.
So Delisha and Cal, and then we'll do Billy next round.
Yeah. I just like I don't want it to be a cluster F is what I'm trying to avoid.
Oh, that's not you at all. You think I would know that by now?
Al said he did not get his prize yet, but it is on the way. Are you sure it has those dots? You really gotta write them down. Check out this Twin Peaks sticker I got for Tom.
Pretty dope. Billy, the beard is also growing on me.
We also hung up Raul's little Screen Junkies sticker that he sent to us.
It's true. Vanilla, please. That hazelnut's horrible. No.
More creamer.
You know what would help if I didn't treat this.
My foot fell asleep.
Oh no. Sorry, everything's falling apart. Cal, you should be able to call straight in.
Yeah.
Just having a problem with your.
Hello.
Thank you.
Oh,
Snap!
Hi.
oh, let's see if we can see her. Sorry, I don't have the thing open. Oh, am I? Oh, it's her.
Hi.
It's her. Is this a recording?
Can you hear me?
Hi. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Can you hear it?
Yes. I have a little bit of, I think I have a little bit, like a couple second lag, but I can hear you.
Cal, do me a favor. Throw your email in the chat because I'm horrible at this stuff. I should not have my own show.
Mm-hmm.
Have my own show.
Sorry, I'm surrounded by my animals.
You had animals, please.
Yes. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. There's Sage.
Oh, that's what I did. I put the dot in the wrong place.
Here's the Sage.
Oh, hi, puppy. Hi, mama.
That is. And that's Spencer. Can you see him? I'm
Yep.
not good.
Spencer,
Sorry.
right there.
Hold on one second. Hey.
Is it named after Spencer Gilbert?
I wish that was true, but he's not. He's named after the street we found him on.
Aw.
Oh, you're gonna leave me? Fine. They don't want to deal with me tonight. I understand.
Did I make an Indian joke? I don't think I did.
What?
Somebody asked if I made an Indian joke. No, I'm not that clever. So, how was your New Year's? How was your Christmas?
Christmas was good, even though I worked that morning. Still got to see my family afterwards. So there's that. And New Year's Day, like I said, it's me and my boyfriend's anniversary. So we went to go see Rogue One again.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was fun. And
I wish we could talk about Rogue One, but Still haven't seen it yet.
That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. It's doing well in theaters. It'll still be there.
I hope so. So is there anything you're looking forward to this year?
I don't have any specific things I'm looking forward to, except for, maybe hopefully getting to see all you guys in person. If you guys come down to Wizard World, that would be awesome.
Yeah, we hope gather the funds. Hello, Cal. Welcome.
Hey, Cal.
What's going on? Well, I gotta pause the other one. Sorry about that.
Welcome. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
turn this so we don't get
It's
too
cool because some of these people will not have talked to each other.
Yeah, is this the first time you guys have spoken to each other?
Yes.
Yes, besides chat room in the chat. Yes.
What's going on?
People together.
I know. Look at technology bringing people together.
Wait, can y'all hear me or not?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if I was on mute or not. All right.
Adjusting the volume because it's a little loud on our end, but I got it. We got it now. So we're just talking about, what we're looking forward to. What are you looking forward to this year, Cal?
Guess Game of Thrones really, and then Star Wars Episode 8, and nothing else really. I don't know. I mean, 2016 sucks, so I don't want to get any expectations or hopes up for anything really.
It's a good point. That's a valid point. I'm excited to get Night's Watch back on track.
Yeah, I know. We still don't have a date for that yet, but eventually when we do, I'll be hosting it and I'll let you guys know. So we figure out a date and we can start doing that again. And I guess we're gonna have to do it on YouTube if we don't get Blab back.
Yeah, no, we're not getting it back. But I think I figured out a way we could still bring up pictures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? If we can still do that through this, no problem, because I can have like a laptop on the side running or whatever. We can set up an extra thing. So I don't think it's gonna hurt us in any way.
All right.
I mean,
That's good.
so I know that's been kind of stressful, and it's been stressful for us trying to adapt too. So learn from our mistakes.
I would have to say the best thing about 2016 though is joining this community and creating this family that we have. I think it's awesome. Meeting you guys and meeting everyone through that. It's awesome. I think, and that everyone still talks weekly, and all the other things you guys do with Joe and Ashley's show and all the columns everyone's writing, and everyone's show Morgan's podcast and everything. So I think it's awesome. Delisha wrote a few things.
Yeah, that's why we kind of
right?
Yeah.
We
I
kinda
read
wanted
the
to do-
article, yeah.
get out of the groove of seeing you guys and stuff while we're taking a break to edit. We still wanted to see you guys and hang out. So that's basically what this is just still staying in the loop with you guys and keeping you guys on the same schedule. So we're not constantly always switching things up and just hanging out.
Real quick, because I know Delisha, you're a patron.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not a patron yet, that's fine. You don't have to be. You're not obligated to. But our $5 patrons, which include Delisha, Mormo, Ashley, and Joe, and Randall, we're going to be watching on Wednesday, I think. I think that's the plan.
It's Wednesday, yeah. We don't have a time yet, so definitely you guys hit us up and let us know what time is good for you. But we're going to be doing another OSP show.
Yep, OSP show. That's where we watch a movie along with everybody. Do it up on YouTube, and I did edit one. It's kind of a lost episode now. It's episode 0 because it ended up giving us a copyright strike, even though the movie is public domain.
We
And
do have
definitely
copies
did-
of it though, because Mormo sent us copies of it for Christmas.
Yes, of our altered content, not of the direct movie. One thing is a different thing, because our fair use version and saying that we have copies of the original movie.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
of the episode that we made. Yeah.
But maybe we'll do that for a giveaway then, episode 0. But anyway, so we're gonna be doing that. The thing is, you could still join in and get on that, and if you do, that means you'll get 2 OSP shows this month because we're
behind.
We're
of course.
yeah. So that just means you'll get 2 this month instead of just the 1.
It's more bang for your buck.
More bang for your buck, and there's other options.
We get to enjoy
even
Tom's
just-
face more, that's all.
See? But I will say that I think we finally have enough money from Patreon over the past couple of months, plus gathered together / gift cards, to get a new mic, and hopefully some other small equipment. So we have successfully met some sort of goal.
Cool.
Yeah, next we'll be wanting a little camera, I would think.
Next is I might be going to external hard drive next. Well, only because the computer runs so slow.
Yeah,
If I hosted the files, maybe it would help. I mean, eventually I would love to get a new rig altogether, but
I'll say
We're working on it.
all this technical stuff. I don't know what this is.
2020 goals. So I don't know. Do you guys have a favorite OSP episode?
Mine is the Harry Potter episode for obvious reasons on account of I'm a fanatic. But I think that was also my first call-in. I think if you guys remember, I kind of don't, but I think that was my first call-in.
Yes, and I am. That is currently the episode. Well, no, I'm
After
finishing up the Christmas.
Done with the Harry Potter one, and he's half done with the tabletop one.
Yeah.
So once we get past the Christmas one, those two should come out pretty quick.
Okay, cool.
just whenever I'm editing and then something like of topical nature comes up, it's like, oh, well, I have to get the Halloween one out, so I like stopped the Harry Potter one, and then.
Oh,
You're
Darwin.
the doggy.
For me, I'd have to say it was definitely the video games episode, because I know I campaigned hard to get that finally on, and I was so excited to finally get the video game. And obviously
I'm excited about American Gods this year, which is going to be, I hope, really good. And that's when we'll do our Greek or our mythology episode. I promise. So,
that too. Yes, those two things I've campaigned for. And of course, the X-Men one, that was great because those guests were great, and they were really down to earth. And they still like retweet everything we say, and they're very appreciative of everything. And the book is coming out soon too. So.
Yep, I promised I'd be first in line for that. I
Do a giveaway, probably.
Yeah, so I'll get two. One for me, obviously. I would love to have them back on when their book is out, just a little bit of boost.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just great. I have nothing but nice things to say about them.
They were just amazing to hear in their stories. I could listen to them like.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to get Ashley and Sean too, because they have the time limit?
Yeah. Let's
I could bounce up.
let's do a round robin. And now that we know Delicia's definitely works, and Cal can bounce out, and then we can have them come back in later. Is that cool with you, Delicia?
Yeah, sure.
All right, yep.
Yeah, if you're still around, we'll just keep popping people in every
No problem.
few minutes, if that's cool.
All right. See you
Sounds
next.
good to me.
See you soon.
And maybe Billy.
So Billy, go ahead and call in.
We're going to send Ashley an invite. Yeah, Billy's talking about how the articles have been fun.
Yeah, and if you guys, we got to talk about this. By the way, I think it's awesome. Like, we keep talking about our community and stuff. I started OSP Think Tank as just a thing to be like, guys, I'm thinking about doing a blog. What do you guys think? And it's so cool to see that you guys have just you just use it to communicate to it. Like, it's cool that I can check in and be like, oh, they're having a conversation about this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just cool too. I'm glad that we all keep in touch, and I think we at least talk to each other at least once a day. Seems.
Yeah. Do you have any articles you're working on?
I'm gonna write an article on Crazy Head, which was this short.
Netflix.
Was it British? I don't know. It was either British or New Zealand, but it might have been British. Netflix series called. Oh no.
Crazy Head.
Yeah, Crazy Head. But it's kind of like a. I feel like I'm gonna give away my whole article if I talk about it. It's all right. It's good. There's elements I liked about it. Raul might not like. Oh, okay. It looks like Raul already watched it. But,
Yeah, I'm gonna write about Sherlock, but I'm gonna wait for these other episodes to come out.
There's a bunch of different things I want to write about, but I want to talk to you guys if we want to do established. I talked to Joe kidding around that he's my video game guy.
Hey, can you hear us?
Speaking of, I hope you guys aren't driving and OSPing.
I'm driving and OSPing, but that's why we have this handy like tray thing we can put our phone on.
Oh my gosh. Well, don't crash. That would be horrible.
Oh.
Joe, pay attention to the road.
I will. That might be a better light. Is it? It's a little better. It's less distracting. But yeah, we have to go get dinner, so we wanted to call in before, just in case we were there too long and all that jazz.
No worries. What are you guys gonna eat?
We're gonna go to Gringo's, which is a Tex-Mex place,
That sounds delicious.
which is like basically every restaurant in Texas.
Yeah.
Right.
The average Texan, what they call Mexican food is like not really Mexican food.
You can literally drive down the street in our town and go like 1 mile and pass like 7 Tex-Mex places practically.
Pretty much.
It's a very oversaturated market. Everybody has their favorite place they like to go to.
Nice.
Billy, I got your call on my phone. I don't know why your calls go directly to my phone. I got-
Raul.
Or Mormo.
You just kept calling Raul.
Yeah, and then she came in on Mormo's call.
So,
So we're talking about like,
how was y'all's New Year?
it was good. We kind of just hung out.
We had to like take all the Christmas stuff down, so we were like rearranging the apartment mostly.
True. Now I got a little editing station. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, it's nothing much. It's just a little chair and a table, but it's not like the couch breaks my back when I edit.
That's where I edit, is on the couch.
Then you know the struggle.
It's real.
What are you folks looking forward to in 2017?
A few things. There's a new Persona game coming out for PS4, and I'm excited about that. And I'm looking forward to the end of the year when we get episode 9, I think.
8.
Eight numbers. And Twin Peaks was brought up. Super amped about
Yeah.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah, definitely excited about Twin Peaks and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Very excited for that, and Wonder Woman, and
I'm excited because I heard that new flavor of gum you like is coming back in style.
New what?
That new flavor of gum you like, it's coming back in style.
I was wearing my Twin Peaks sweater on that.
You were. Yeah, fine. We're also asking
yeah,
what
one
you're
of us is to see more movies and write more reviews and actually write something for the OSP blog, because it's
I know
hard to
you're
write
busy.
over break.
Do you guys have a favorite episode of OSP?
I have like 3. The
Go
video game
on.
episode was one. Of course, the tabletop gaming episode. That's my heart's there. And then the anime episode was a lot of fun, mostly because all subjects I know and have much to talk about.
Yeah, I could have guessed that those would have been the 3 that you would have picked.
Yeah, I really loved the episode where we talked about X-Men, and you had the X-Men people on there. That was really fun.
That was so fun.
I like the one where we talked about, I can't remember the exact title. We talked about a lot of nostalgic things from childhood. I always love talking about that. And I also really enjoyed the tabletop and board game episode, because I love board games.
Nice.
That's what we did on New Year's
Did you have a
Eve.
favorite? Do you have a favorite BFF episode?
My favorite BFF episode is The Running Man, because I was just totally taken surprised by that movie. I did not expect it to be good. And then, of course, the accidental comedy of us getting your character's name wrong, even though we had just watched the footage.
Yeah, that's my favorite episode too, and the Sassy Joe episode.
Spicy Joe, yeah.
Definitely, yeah. We need to watch more bad movies so that we're going to be more Spicy Joe.
I am not going to lie. My favorite BFF is probably Eastern Promises.
That's another good one.
Because much like Ashley was blown away with Running Man, I was blown away with Eastern Promises. I fully expected it to be garbage.
Yes, we did not expect to like that. And of course, my new favorite episode is Die Hard because we're trying something new with that, and I hope it.
Lands.
Yeah, we're just trying something a little fun and working with editing techniques. It was really challenging trying to film like behind the laptop so it would like look right, and so I had to basically get Joe's laptop because we don't own any actual cameras, so I had to do it like double laptop inception. And we could have done it with our cell phone, but the quality on our cell phone is so much better, but we don't have a tripod, so it would have been like shaky cam, and it's like, let's just make it look crappy together. We'll do it this way. We had to like stack stuff. It was a lot of work, but I hope people enjoyed it. We enjoyed
For
it.
sure. I think my favorite was Ed Wood.
I like that one a lot as well.
The backlogs were a lot of fun.
Yeah, we enjoyed watching those. You guys definitely have progressed in your editing, and you've had some like really hilarious moments. I would love to see like a little like best of compilation for you guys.
Hey, Billy.
Hi.
Wearing your jacket.
Hi, Billy.
Hey, Ashley. Hey, Joe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom, you did notice my jacket.
Yeah.
Didn't you sing the theme song when you saw him in the picture the first time?
I did.
Smallville theme song.
I saw the jacket and I was like, somebody say.
Unfortunately, it makes a lot of noise, so forgive all this. Because it's real leather, too, so that's why it cost a little bit more than usual. But, yeah, this thing is hot. I just wanted to wear it. And
Yeah, no. It's definitely one of the more, like, one of the better, like, merchandise things to come out of that show. Because what else is there, like, kryptonite necklaces?
well, I mean, there's the first Blur outfit, but then that you can't really go around.
I like the long caped Blur outfit. Billy, I have this idea, and I won't be able to do it until I catch up. But I want to go through every, like the George Reeves Superman. Like, I want to start from the beginning.
That sounds great. Yeah, get me on that.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. But where would it end though? Like I would be like listening to old serials of like The Shadow and stuff, and be like, I don't know where to stop. Although I'd love to. Shadow, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite episode of OSP, Billy?
I don't know if I have a favorite episode. I mean, there's so many good ones, and yes, I did wear this hat as well. This is a very nice hat. I am shamelessly promoting the Screen Junkies. I gotta say I also did like the fantasy one. I liked the first time I came on, which I do remember. It was the soundtracks episode because I know you guys had already started Odd Shaped Panel before, and then we were talking on Twitter, and then you were like, "Hey, you want to join in on a show we do?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then did Blab, and I think I only missed one other show, and that was just because I was out of town. And aside from that, been here ever since. I gotta say the superhero one also was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard because there's a lot of good.
You guys gotta go.
Yeah, we got to cut out real quick. We got to our place and they're still open, so we'll try and call in when we're done eating. Billy, it's good to talk to you for a minute. Sorry to interrupt.
Enjoy your meal.
Take it easy.
No, enjoy your evening, you two.
We're done. Y'all have a good
This
evening.
is here for us.
Cal wants your Superman show.
That's what. Well, I'm saying like everything. Like I would love. I don't know. I would have to come up with like a curriculum ahead of time. But all right. Anyone else who wants to get in rotation? Raul, you want to come in?
I think it would be cool with Cal. This is just a thought I'm throwing.
You want to just do it out there?
I was gonna say I think it would be cool like if we do a Game of Thrones episode before the new season drops, and maybe like do only questions submitted by Cal. Cal's
As a
always sending
tie-in.
us questions, and yeah, like as a tie-in for a Night's Watch. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Mormo's available. Did anyone get here before Mormo that were
No, it was Mormo and then Raul, and Raul needs 15 minutes
cool.
anyway.
Let's
So.
let Mormo in.
Yeah.
You ever met? We're doing some like friendship matches tonight.
say though, even before we started doing OSP, I think we were still talking on Twitter with Billy.
Yeah.
Billy has been in the shadows.
Because we all were doing Screen Junkies stuff before that.
So that's why I definitely wanted to get Billy in, because like he's been.
That's the coolest thing about the show to me, is that we had our Screen Junkies friends that came over, and then we had Blab people that we met completely separately through Blab. And then now at this point, it's just kind of like turned into one big family. Like the tough group and the OSP group are like this beautiful mesh of Screen Junkies people and Blab people. Neat.
It is neat. I want to. There's some great Billy moments.
You guys are all a bunch of characters. We could have like a freaking best of reel for every one of you guys.
That would be fun.
That would be awesome. Like Raul singing. Just Raul singing.
A supercut of all of Raul's songs.
But I want to say the Independence Day speech.
Yeah, and even the thing he did for Ashley's birthday too.
That was cute. I'm gonna put down the tail end of the that, and I'm putting on the tail. I'm doing during the credits. I'm gonna have the ad-libbed
Love Actually moment.
A lot of you guys were already out of the room by then, but Dee kept trying to come in at the end of the Christmas episode, but we couldn't hear anything she was saying. So Tom just started doing like a bad lip reading over her, and it was freaking hysterical. We definitely have to like do something with that, because I was dying.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that during.
And Mormo's just like smoking a cigarette. It was so funny. Bad lip reading over her.
Okay.
Hey Mormo.
Hey buddy.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
We matched.
Hey, Billy.
Hey, Mormo. Speaking of smoking a cigarette, that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm smoking. Work's been crazy, man. We're having a 50% off sale at the toy store.
You see any good pops? Let us know.
Oh, the pops weren't included. We had to take them off the sales floor. But there was some vinyls, and the Funko mystery boxes were all half off.
Cool. I feel like it's more worth it then, because you never know what you're getting. I always feel like I'm going to get those things and get 5 of the exact same thing.
Yeah, but then we'd be like, here's a prize.
You're not wrong. So we're just talking about like our favorite moments over the past year. Anything stand out for you, Moro?
The Halloween episode was definitely my favorite, because I was having a awesome October and great Halloween season, and that just made it even better. I like to celebrate as much as possible every day of October, so that really made me feel good on Halloween that night.
Yeah, I loved that one too.
That was a lot of fun.
Everyone's costumes.
Yeah, that's when we started just doing costumes all the time. We did costumes for Right Night. We did costumes for anime.
Well, that's just how I am too. I'm like Mormo. I like to dress up. Like any excuse for it to make just a little touch of Halloween in everyday life, I'm completely down for.
Decorations.
My sleeve is kids trick or treating.
Right on. That's cool.
Nice.
I got a kid witch. I got a little girl witch holding a heart that says love tattoo on my leg.
Nice. I like it. That's like something I would like to tattoo.
It's precious moments.
Oh, wow.
Nice. That's cute.
The little Hummels.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are cute. My grandma has like 80.
I have zombie babies tattooed on my chest, but they freak people out, so I won't show you.
I know. I get scared all the time. Tattoos. Trying to think what else to talk about.
Did you have a movie or a show you're looking forward to in 2017, Mormo?
I'm looking forward to watching the OA on Netflix, and also the show Barry on Netflix. I'm looking forward to watching that. On Troma Now this month, my friend John Birmingham's movie Rednecks is coming out for January. And I've been wanting to see that for a couple years now, so I'm really excited about that. What about you, Billy?
Yeah. You mentioned Trauma. I freaking love Trauma. It's so nuts, and I have not been able to keep up with it, unfortunately. So I will definitely check that out. One more thing for the Halloween thing. Thank you for giving me this little pop. It's my only bobblehead pop, but it's on my nightstand. And
You gotta thank Randall too, because Randall donated that one
Yes.
for the giveaway.
I will definitely thank Randall. Yeah, what I'm looking forward to, a lot of the superhero stuff, obviously I'm like the one guy in our group that still has faith in the DC properties. I'm like the one guy, and it's totally cool. I totally get it. Like, I don't judge anybody, and I think it's actually hilarious at sometimes. But not only that, I am looking forward to Guardians 2. Taboo is very interesting to me, just because Tom Hardy just looks like he's just going all in. Because I know he does a show called Peaky Blinders, and I haven't been able to watch it, but I
watched it. I enjoyed it.
I really like Cillian Murphy, so will probably check it out later.
Tom Hardy is definitely not in Peaky Blinders as much as Cillian Murphy is, though. He's definitely like got a little bit smaller of a role, but he's really effing good in it. That shows. I liked that a lot. I binged that one.
No, that was good. Especially if you're just interested in like Ireland, like during that era, like the Industrial Revolution.
It's a great show. I love that show, Peaky Blinders. Great show. And Trauma now is $4.99 a month. Just saying.
And that's like a platform where people host movies and stuff.
It's a streaming. It's a Roku channel, or I watch it on Roku channel, but you can watch it through the computer too. And it has like 50 movies on it. It's kind of like a Netflix or a Hulu, but all Trauma material.
And to connect some of the stuff we've been talking about, James Gunn worked for Trauma, and now he's doing the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. So that's like a huge deal for that dude. Awesome.
And Lloyd Kaufman, who was pretty much the founder of Trauma, he was James Gunn's mentor, and James Gunn is from St. Louis, so that's always a plus. Yeah, his brother's coming to St. Louis Wizard World, so I'm very excited.
Cool, that's awesome.
Because apparently he was in Gilmore Girls, and I've never seen Gilmore Girls, so
he was like the odd man out all the time. You know the guy who was like the delivery boy at like he worked for the supermarket. At one point he was the boss.
No, it's been a long time since I watched Gilmore Girls, like when it was on back in the day, because my mom really liked to watch it, but I've only seen I don't remember.
I had
too
sisters.
much.
That's why I watched it. Although I was a fan of Luke.
Yeah.
Where's I going? Oh, but he's Rocket. So he's the mocap for Rocket.
He just popped into the chat.
Morgan. Yeah. I'm really excited also for Morgan's podcast to come back, because I know many of us have been guests on the podcast. I don't know if Mormo has. I don't think you have yet.
Yeah.
He should do Mormo for a Trauma episode.
That would be amazing. Dude.
You should definitely Morgan hook it up. You would be awesome for Horror House. He does like a podcast. You just talk about whatever you want in horror. I think that you'd be a perfect candidate for a guest.
Yeah, I'm a big horror fan. I love horror movies, so I'd love to be on the show.
Hit him up. He's a good guy. Easy to talk to. I think that Trauma would be a good subject matter for you guys, probably.
Yeah, check out like Poultrygeist or Tromeo and Juliet. Those are two essentials.
I've seen Poltergeist.
Poultrygeist is it's something. I'll say that much.
With
Yeah,
many
and Tom
puns.
and Kimber, you're right there in New York where Troma's headquarters is.
Oh snap! Didn't know.
Uh-oh.
He can't even hear us.
Like a good thing or a bad thing? Or a great thing? Are they down in the city?
They're in the suburbs now, I think.
Well, we're far away from them. We're just in like a little small cabin in like a large field. Like, you know, Courage the Cowardly Dog? That's the house we live in.
Nice, that's cool.
That's not true. That's how it feels though sometimes.
He can hear us, but I'm just gonna write him that he should have.
Yeah.
it.
I hope Morgan can hear us.
Mavis as Courage would be very
Courage.
weird.
That is-
Yeah, Mavis is nothing like Courage as much as I've seen. Also, isn't a purple or pinkish dog with a giant hole in the tooth that always weirded me out as a kid. I'm like, why does he have a hole in his tooth? And it's huge. I don't know why.
They don't have a dentist over there. A dentist.
Well, it's from like the point of view of the dog. Maybe he feels like his tooth hurts or whatever, so it projects as like a big hole in his tooth.
Oh, other Mavis.
Yeah, here's my Mavis.
Glad to be here.
I know ours is sleeping.
Yeah, we're just gonna let it be good.
Yeah.
You want to maybe cycle
You want to
some
rotate
people
some
in?
people
Yeah.
in?
Let's see.
Who wants to be in next? I guess we can have Randall and who else hasn't called in? Raul? Is Raul home yet?
No.
I don't know, guys. What do you think?
Hey, can I plug my new YouTube videos?
You can plug whatever you want, Mormo.
Okay, I did a trauma review video on YouTube for a new trauma movie called Maggie's Problems, and it got retweeted by Trauma's Twitter account, so that's pretty cool. And then I did a YouTube video called The Pentagram Magic Trick. That's pretty cool on YouTube.
We'll check that out.
For sure. We'll try to link that out too.
It's funny, I pulled up Messenger to write Morgan in case he can't hear us, and there's like pictures of Mavis that I've sent him and all kinds of crap.
Yeah.
Oh, Mormon. Yeah.
Oh, Mormon sent out. I'll see you soon, Mormon.
Yes. As soon as somebody calls in, then I'll drop it out as well. But I've been getting into Westworld, Kimber, so I will catch up soon enough. I am definitely asking more questions than I thought I would, and it's very much like Inception where you have to pay attention the entire time.
Yeah.
However,
For sure.
there's a little bit of a problem sometimes because I don't tend to pay attention the entire time. Probably why I've seen most of Inception, but I've never seen all of it in one sitting.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it's great, but like that's a long time for me to.
I have an Inception tattoo on my leg. It's a golden bishop. It was Ariadne's totem, Ellen Page's character.
Oh yeah, surprised it's not the dreidel. That seems to be a very popular one.
Dreidel.
Well, my friend got the top tattooed on them, and then
I just call it a dreidel just because I'm like, I really want it to be. And also that top is it has intrigued me more than I've ever
Sorry, Cal, how can you watch Lost? Yeah, see, Raul just said it.
Call him out, Raul.
Oh no, Raul's saying it's more confusing than Lost. No
Not
way.
really. It's more science fiction.
And it wraps up so much more cleanly than Lost.
You just have to keep watching. That's the thing. Like, you got to watch all of it, and if you don't get it, then watch it again.
This show is literally called Lost.
Hey, I actually liked that ending. I'm one of the few again, but I had no problem with it.
I'm editing the holiday episode, and so I'm clipping things together. and so you're talking about that claymation episode of Community, and I totally forgot that Abed finds the season 1 of Lost
Oh yeah.
as the meaning of this, and I'm like, I just laughed because Cal was the first person I thought of.
Oh yeah, and they're coming out with the Lost Pop vinyls, and I'm so happy.
How are they gonna do Smoke Monster pop vinyl?
I want there to be a Smoke Monster because they got the Man in Black.
It's just
And-
that.
Jacob. But they have Hurley, which that's one I'm definitely getting because Hurley is the man.
I hope
Is Hurley the guy who doesn't lose weight at all, even though he's stuck on an island?
Well, Dave, there's no reason for that.
Yeah, Hurley's the big guy with the curly hair.
He's also the cover of a Weezer album.
He's the what was he on? They did that episode on him, The Blitz on How I Met Your Mother.
Yes, that's him, Jorge Garcia.
That was a funny episode.
That was the first episode of How I Met Your Mother that I ever saw.
That's funny.
On Thanksgiving as well.
Thanksgiving.
Yep, Blitzgiving. Also, how I got introduced to Jennifer Morrison, and then went down the rabbit hole of Once Upon a Time. No, I don't like it anymore. It's not that good.
Yeah, I never got into that.
Do you have someone else coming in?
Yeah, it feels fun.
Who's going to start calling people?
See what X-Men the Animated Series is doing.
Yeah.
They're so nice they probably
You're like,
answer.
hello? Hey, what's up, Eric?
Of course you'll come in. Yeah,
We're live right now.
I
just called Randall.
I've been reading these, and Nolan's best buddy Max is really really good. Actually, I'm really hooked on this.
It just feels like Netflix's Smallville.
What? Superman American Alien?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very weird because they each have a different art style to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all...
And it's a different focus on his age, which is interesting. But like, I don't know. It's just I've heard it so many times. It's like, oh, but he cuts a guy's arms off. And it's like, all right.
No, he blasts it with his heat vision, which is actually one of the parts that shocked me because I'm like, oh, it's very Chronicle-esque, which makes sense because he wrote Chronicle.
Yeah, every movie he makes is Chronicle. Sorry.
On my show.
Yeah, we're gonna stop talking about Max Landis. But
although I did think it was funny that somebody said that.
Oh my god, we were watching, the Weekly Planet, Mr. Sunday Movies. What's the theme song? Comic book movie news, shooting up your butthole. The Weekly Planet. It gets Kimber every time.
He said that Jesse Eisenberg's
portrayal of
Lex
Luthor
Jr. is Max Landis. And that made me crack up.
He's just playing Max Landis in that.
That makes sense, honestly. It makes a lot of sense.
Which makes me wonder, what has Max Landis done with Jolly Ranchers?
You don't want to know, probably. I actually, when I went to Chicago, on the trip there, me and my buddy, I bought a bunch of Jolly Ranchers, and I specifically didn't eat the cherry ones just so I could ask people for Jolly Ranchers.
Anytime somebody does something with food on TV, it's a power move. So I get what he was doing.
Yeah, I actually did offer it. It's cherry. Jolly Rancher. And of course, everyone was like, no, because people were normal. I was tempted to do it to the Screen Junkies guys, but I'm like, no. They'll probably think I'm too weird. And Death of Superman, this actually made me cry a little at the end.
Really?
It really does hit you in the feels.
Yeah, they just grew up by it's literally what the comics did is exactly what Batman vs Superman did, which I guess spoilers, but he's not dead.
I'm not dead.
But they couldn't have just left him alone for I don't know,
until the next one.
The next movie. It sucks. No, Okay, here's the thing. Like, okay, Superman's alive. We saw the coffin at the end. Cool. It's already like confirmed. There's set photos of Superman in Justice League, so it's like he's coming. Like, what was the point of killing him if you're not going to leave him dead for like at least 5 minutes? And that was the exact problem with the comic books. Which, if you're a fan of Max Landis, and I know I said I would stop talking about it, once you're done reading that Death of Superman, look at his Death of Superman video on YouTube. It has like Elijah Wood, Mandy Moore, and a bunch of people in it. It's hilarious. It's my favorite thing he's ever done. Yeah, he says it better than me.
Basically, I think it's more a reason just to reboot the character because a lot of people don't like
Yeah,
version of Superman. I actually really like it. I think it's a lot deeper than other people think, but I know it sounds really crazy and fanboy-like. But hey, you know what? I totally get it because everyone grew up on Christopher Reeve, myself included, and I get it. I really do get it.
Well, I mean, it's just when he preaches to you that he wears a symbol that means hope on his chest, and
I mean, that's not all he does. He actually does save people. I mean, he saved the planet from Zod.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, there was a lot of collateral damage. Don't get me wrong. That was one of the biggest issues, but they took that issue and made it a story point into the sequel. What they did later on with that's different, but, you know, they're like, oh, okay, so you got a problem with that? Well, I don't know. I thought it was okay. Yay, Mavis!
We're going to see Black Suit Superman, which, I mean, he's wearing black, which makes him a badass, so.
I mean, from what we've seen, he's not going to be in it like cool. It's not like he comes to life immediately at the beginning of the movie. It's probably like going to be like the last third or so.
Climax or something. Or the third arc.
Yeah, which I really like because it's going to be focusing on the team, which is what I want them to do, and just be a team. And Aquaman scares me though. Those contacts that he's wearing, I have mixed feelings about it, but they're like looking into my soul, just like I don't know. They look like he looks like Rob Zombie a lot.
Scary is not the word that I would use to describe Aquaman.
I know, but you know, Jason Momoa, he's a tall guy too, and he's I mean, he's Khal Drogo.
Yeah.
So that's awesome because it's Khal Drogo Aquaman. That sounds awesome.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Handsome guy.
Oh, Delicia hasn't seen Man of Steel or Batman vs Superman. I don't
Just watch Man of Steel. You don't need to watch Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, I would say the same thing.
You know what? Instead of an extended cut, I just want to see a like, what's the opposite of extended? Slim down cut of just the Batman scenes in that movie.
Raul, hi.
The Superman
also rocked a Superman shirt.
An extended cut. How's it going, Raul?
How are you guys?
Good. How are you? How's your New Year?
Oh, it was good. How was yours?
It was good. Low key. We just hung out. We have not had to learn Dothraki, Cal. I'm sorry, but we didn't want anyone else to learn Dothraki, so that's why we grabbed that one. Sorry, I was talking to the chat. We're doing
speaking like us. We enjoy Mexican food. I'm gonna do some quesadillas.
You guys are making me hungry.
Yeah, me too.
All right, here on the kitchen. I just got home from the gym.
Bizarro movie. I wish it was a Bizarro movie. Bizarro is my favorite Superman villain.
I love Bizarro. In the animated series, they got Tim Daly to be Bizarro as well. You cannot tell it's him.
I have no idea. That's pretty funny. Raul, we're talking about OSP moments, and we're also talking about what we're looking forward to in 2017.
Okay.
So I know you're looking forward to your food, but what else are you looking forward to?
Favorite OSP moment? That's a hard one because there's a lot of good ones. Uh,
You can have more than one.
when Billy doing his impressions, and also I miss the Blab days, even though everybody has mentioned it, but Blab was so cool, was so different.
It does suck. That was unexpected too with
Yeah.
Blab.
We woke up and it's like, bye.
Yeah,
But at
and
least
also, like Tom said, I have seen a lot. I have seen the Frozen song, the Skyfall song, a lot of songs,
it's true.
and also in Spanish.
Yep. Wizard of Oz.
And also, like you said, Kimber, like before OSP, we were like already friends on Twitter, and also because of the Screen Junkies. But this was it. This I love how this has grown a lot since last year.
For sure.
I saw the sticker.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Raul, for the sticker. It's on the back of my computer right now.
A lot of stuff. I like remembering a lot of stuff. Like also because on Monday is my anniversary. When I went to New Orleans to see the Screen Junkies, I was like, oh my God, it's already been a year. After that moment, there was like meeting you guys on Twitter, Jack, Nolan I have already met, and also Billy, but meeting a lot of people, also Cal and Ashley and Joe. For even though 2016 had a lot of bad things, but there were a lot of good things, like meeting you guys and for me to travel. So there was a positive stuff.
For sure. I feel like a lot of the bad stuff was like on a big scale, and then all the like personal small stuff for a lot of people was much better than the year as a whole.
Yeah,
That's
we know what is the best stuff. It happened in November.
Yeah. But yeah, it was the worst to lose Carrie Fisher like we did last minute, and then her mom like that. That was just like
That was
so rough.
I cried for so long. It wasn't even funny. Like, I was driving on my way to Barnes and Noble to get some Criterion because that's what I do because I don't have a life. And I heard on the radio that they're like, TMZ reports that Carrie Fisher is dead, and I'm just like, they're lying. It's TMZ. I don't take them seriously. But then I looked it up. I was at a gas station, so I wasn't driving while looking at my phone or anything. And I looked it up, and I'm like, I was just like, if you saw me from the outside, it would look really funny, but I was freaking out. It was very devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in a workshop in my work, and then I received the Twitter alert, and I was really bummed out. Hey, ¿cómo se cree eso? Ya lo saqué. Okay.
What are you looking forward to this year, Raul?
What?
What are you looking forward to this year?
I'm looking forward to see, like everyone has said, Guardians of the Galaxy, of course, because I'm a big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy. Since the first day I got out from the theater, I still remember telling to my girlfriend, I was like, I'm afraid for J.J. Abrams in Episode 7 because Guardians of the Galaxy give me that feeling when I saw Star Wars for the first time.
Yeah, me too.
And so I have really high expectations for Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah. The first time I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, I was at a drive-in theater with Sweet D, and I feel like that was the best possible way to watch that movie because it did make me feel like watching Star Wars for the first time, and then just like the vintage feel of watching it at a drive-in just really added to that experience.
I'm sure that soundtrack must have had an interesting, because it was coming through car speakers.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we're just listening to the top 40 list while watching the movie.
Yeah, and I love the drive-in because, of course, like you're in your own little world in the drive-in inside your car, so you can talk to each other during the movie, which I feel like is a fun thing for a movie like Guardians of the Galaxy, and you don't have to like worry about being ridiculous or cracking up or making a joke to her like while the movie is on because you're in your car, you know?
I had never been to a drive-in.
Oh, in Florida, we have this big old drive-in at a swap shop, and it has like 10 screens or whatever, and it's only like $6 or $7 to see a movie. So we used to go there a lot because of the convenience, bringing your own snacks, all that.
Ooh, I see Randall's in. You need me to come out or you need me to leave so he can come in the rotation?
I don't see Randall in yet.
I mean,
if Randall wants
he's
to
in
come,
chat. Yeah, Randall, if you want to come in, I could always leave, and then because we all talk on Twitter anyway, so we'll be
Yeah,
okay.
I'm sure we'll talk soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, it was nice talking to you guys again. Nice talking to you, Raul, sweet boy.
Billy.
you coming
I don't
in,
know.
Randall?
I don't know if I got Billy or if Billy got out on his own, but I like to think I got Billy.
I think that Billy got out.
Yeah. We're gonna get Randall in.
Also, I'm looking forward to see more movies because I did like a scrapbook of all of the movies that I saw this year.
That's
And
awesome.
I saw 110 movies in the theater. I was like, I want to get to 150 or 200.
Yeah, that's crazy. Our theater's so far, we would never be able to see that many movies.
No, and like also like myself, going to the theater here in the States is very expensive. But I always go when it's cheaper, like in the Tuesdays. I would love to see movies on the weekend.
Yeah, in Florida, we had like the dollar movie theater where stuff would go like right before it was about to leave the theaters. And I used to go see lots of stuff with Sweet D at the dollar theater. We saw Birdman for $1. The second time I went to see Into Darkness, we went to the dollar theater. But I missed that. They don't have that here.
We have also that one. We have the dollar theater here, but I always choose the movies that I don't want to see. Like, it's a crappy movie, so I choose to see those ones.
It's also good to go for like a second time. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
I
you're not,
saw
like,
I saw 2 times Force Awakens when it came out on the dollar theater.
Yeah.
Nice. Very
I
nice.
think
Everybody-
I also saw Jurassic World like 3 times in the dollar theater, I think. Hey, Mavis. Hola, Mavis. ¿Cómo estás, Mavis?
Bien, too.
One day, Mavis will be bilingual. She will understand me.
Don't dare to stop.
We want to get her one of those backpacks that has like a dome on it, so that they go in the backpack and can hang out while you're outside and stuff.
I still remember a thing that Jack told me about, like, oh, Raul, you need to eat more things like an American because of Trump. I was like, no, I'm not gonna change my eating habits. I'm not gonna put out stuff that I don't want to.
Nice.
They're gonna start profiling grocery stores.
Yeah,
Receipts.
like
Be like,
yeah,
5 cans of
like
refried
Ashley said, the Tex-Mex places, they put out American cheese on quesadillas, and a lot of places, the Mexican place, they don't go with yellow cheese. That's a fact.
"Man, what are you doing? What are you?"
And also, I'm looking forward to see, what is the other one? Thor Ragnarok. And also, like, I have, even though you know that I don't like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, but I'm still gonna see the movie. I still have faith on the DC universe.
Yeah, I want to see. I think Wonder Woman's gonna be what they need. My problem is that they world build without. I don't know. I don't want to get into it. They're like Bizarro Marvel setting up their movies. I don't know. Hi, Randall.
They're gonna do. I was talking with Brad in San Diego. Hey, Randall.
Hey, Raul. How's everyone doing tonight? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
All right. Yep. Mavis.
Did you have like a favorite episode of OSP, or do you have anything you're looking forward to this year?
Let's see. I I don't know. I had a lot of favorite episodes. Probably one of the best episodes I remember, the Pokemon episode, I had a lot of fun doing. I thought that one was a fun.
That's the edit too.
But Pikachu. But and what I'm looking, I guess, what am I looking forward to this year? I really want to see War of the Planet of the Apes. I'm really looking forward to how the series closes out. I thought the second one was
Yes, I want to see that movie.
really good. They need to give
Yeah,
Andy
my mom
Serkis.
loves.
They need to give that man an Oscar for playing Caesar.
Yes, they need to like put him in more movies where you can see his face too. He's excellent and
I'm excited for Black
underappreciated.
Panther.
Yes.
Yeah, I am
Movie of
hoping.
Black Panther.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they announced if he was going to come back for that, but I was hoping they do.
Yeah, I
His-
think so. They're setting him up.
They need to. Why else would you bring him in for that one small little scene?
I got so excited when I saw that scene though because I'm a big fan of Andy Serkis. You guys know I'm a Lord of the Rings nerd, so like I've always been a fan of his work, but I've always also wanted to see a movie as Andy's, like with his face, not a digital character. So I was pumped when I saw him.
Yeah, it is definitely nice because he is a good actor. He definitely deserves to not always be a 3D CGI character sometimes, but he does such great work at that too. He's pioneered the industry as well.
I feel like he was in like doing like some character acting, and like is it like 13 going on 30 or something he's in? As like
I'm not
side.
sure.
I think he is on that movie in 13 going on 30.
Yeah, I feel like he's the boss or something.
Huh. I did not know that.
I'm gonna look it up.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff movie wise this year. Hopefully, it turns out to be better than this past year. At least for like big. It seemed like it was a great year for Disney though. They seem to rake in a whole bunch of money.
As per usual.
Yeah.
Now that Star Wars, Civil War, like,
Moana.
I keep doing it.
Yeah, they had
Zootopia?
Zootopia, Finding Dory,
Ugh,
Doctor
I hate
Strange.
Finding Dory.
Andy Serkis was in 13 going on 30, for sure.
All right.
Find what his character's name was Richard Neeland.
That's a fun fact.
Fun fact. Well, I was just trying to think of stuff that I remember
So
seeing.
he was in a movie with Mark Ruffalo before Avengers.
Oh,
Oh,
There you go.
all right.
that's a small down question.
Name the movie that's not the Avengers.
Nope.
But everyone have a good New
Also,
Year's.
Kimber.
And Jennifer Gardner was Elektra. They all have Marvel identities.
Were you gonna say something to me, Raul?
Yeah, like also like you said about OSP, I met thanks to OSP, I met Randall in Philly.
That is
that's
true. Yep.
that I'm looking forward to in 2017 is hopefully a lot of us can get together for Wizard World and meet in Philly this year. I would really like that.
I talked about it a while ago. When it gets closer, we should really talk about it. Whoever wants to rent a house, I'm down. It's
Like,
much
just
cheaper
to
than a
share
hotel.
something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good old time. I don't know if they announced the dates for it yet, but that'd be something to definitely have to look into.
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah. If any of you guys get any information on that, keep us in the loop because we really want to do that. And I think that's a good idea to split a house. Then we could have more time to hang out together.
And then we could do a few little
OST.
OST stuff, and then, or an in-room OSP would be fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for sure, Cal. And I mean, we can
Change it up.
on the way or whatever.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
No,
guys.
no. We
That's
can
what
do
it
the
is.
OSP down. They like the small than part. We OSP.
Oh my God, you know, it'd be great. Birthday weekend? Oh, you know, when is it, Alicia? And have DVDs. You know, it'd be really funny if we all got a house together to set it up like it was
Maybe.
like Big Brother or something. Like we could do like.
Testimonials.
Yeah, like I love Raul singing, but if he does a Grease number one more time, I'm gonna shoot myself. Well, like as in like ragging on each other, but I think that'd be a lot of fun. June 1st through the 4th, she thinks we should check that out.
All right, yeah, that was around, I think that was around the same time as it was last year.
All right, so as soon as tickets go on sale, we'll try to check that out and see what we can do.
This cat is going.
It was a fun weekend. It was my first time going to
Yep.
Philly.
Yeah, I've never been to Philly, so that would be cool.
It was a long drive though.
But
It was like
Time too.
Yeah,
past us?
no,
No.
no, 'cause
I
you're in
think
North
it's
Carolina.
like 7 hours
Come
from here.
on.
Yeah, we're like 4, I think. No, we're 3, right? Because Alicia is from Philly. She always says we're 3 hours away. So.
Now, if we do
You
the going to Philly, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last year. I'm gonna spend a day or two in New York, and then I'm gonna take a bus to Philly because I love to be in New York for like a day. It was the best for me.
Wasn't that your first time going to New York City?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Yeah, no, New York is a lot of fun. I should have I could have went with my mom for Christmas, but I was stuck working and stuff, so I didn't end up going. It would have been nice though. It's been a while since I've been to the city.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the city, but I think anywhere with Raul would be fun.
It's like I like
Yes.
the city minus the people
I
sometimes.
was alone, Kimber, and I was like, I still remember going to Central Park, and then I went to, and I found a great papaya, like 5 blocks from there, and because I'm a fan of the movie Fools Rush In, and I went to eat a hot dog there.
Yeah, my mom wanted to go when we went. She had to go to Gray's Papaya, and I had like a papaya drink there. It was good.
Hello, Mr. Barrett. Thank you for.
Yeah, my dad's in the chat again. We got to get him on here sometime. When I talked to my parents on Christmas, I was like telling my mom she has to find a way to so he can call in. That would be funny.
Yes, for sure. They should both call in. They should.
Yeah, she's like her work schedule makes it hard because my mom's like in school and work still because she's a badass like that. But they're both nerds. My whole family is nerds. My brother's a big nerd. So it would be cool to have any of them come on.
Yeah, I heard he's really liking Buffy lately. So.
My brother's watching Buffy now because his girlfriend's into Buffy, and it's really funny to see him like some of the posts. He's like getting really into it. What did he say?
I'm not repeating.
What was the guy?
Riley.
He's like, this dude Riley's a little bitch, like writing all this stuff. It's so funny.
So I
One
need
day
to
I
go
will have
back
time
and
to
see
see
that.
Buffy. I want to see that show.
I like it. I haven't watched it in years though, so I could be.
You have them on
Yeah.
DVD.
Yeah, I have like I don't know. They were like, bring me them, but they're not that great copies.
Oh.
I think.
I thought you had like the box set.
No, it just happened because I worked at Blockbuster. We had to throw away copies, and I stole because we have to chop up the discs and send them back up to corporate.
So you stole the boxes
So I
and then
stole
you
the
burned
boxes,
them and
and
put
then I
them in
had
the
the
box.
burns in the box.
That makes sense.
All right. Yeah, I haven't seen too much of Buffy. It was just like episodes here and there.
Guys, we could all see Wonder Woman together in Philly if we do this.
Because Billy said he looked up the dates and it's when Wonder Woman is out.
That would
Wow,
be sweet.
that would be cool.
That would
That'd
be
a lot of
awesome.
fun.
All right, so time to get planning.
Right?
Yeah, Alicia was thinking the same thing. That's awesome. Mormo's grandpa loved Buffy. Cool. That's my grandpa loves Supernatural.
Yes.
He does,
And
yeah.
he wouldn't strike me as the type, but he likes it.
That was another thing I enjoyed this year was doing Gishwez.
Yes.
And
we want to
I hope some of you guys want to do Gishwez next year because it would be really fun to do that. It's all these like tasks that Misha, who plays Castiel, does like a huge scavenger hunt, and it would be so fun to work with you guys on that. It was really fun this year.
Yeah, like I don't know, but like we had to make a corn husk bikini for Kimber, and she made like a toothbrush holster out of dental floss was one of the
Yeah, I
challenges.
crocheted dental floss into
Yeah.
a holster.
All right. That sounds like a lot of interesting things to do.
Yeah, they want you, like, they'll do like a challenge where you have to like paint something or make something or do a song or a video. So
Right.
that everyone do different stuff, but it was fun. Gish Wez, it's the greatest international scavenger hunt the world has ever seen.
Eccles was talking about it because this year in Geschwez, one of the challenges was to draw a portrait of Jensen Eccles on a Skittle, and I did this one for like that was one of the challenges I did. So he's talking about how like it's weird that his two best friends is a
6'4" energetic puppy and a dude who commissions based on Skittles. He said.
He's always
Wow.
involving the super in some way, and then he like involves other celebrities some way because he's like so and so said they're not going to participate this year. It was
Who was it?
it was William Shatner.
Yeah, it was
He's
Shatner.
like Shatner's not going to. Here's his address and send him a postcard. Blah blah blah. So that was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was fun, Misha. If you're interested, any of you guys, and you want more information, it's a while away, but let me know. I would love any of you guys to participate.
And there is a participation fee, but
It's
like
small. It's like
yeah.
less than $20 to play.
It's not that bad at all.
All right. Yeah, I'd be interested probably once it gets closer.
Yeah, it's a week long, so it goes all throughout 1 week type thing. But you just everyone sends in what they can. I think it's 10 people per team, so as long as people participate, a lot gets done, and it's about the experience of doing it. And it's a multiple Guinness record book breaker of records with the amount of people that participate.
They also pick like their favorite ones of each collection, and they make a book out of it at the end. And
yeah, it's pretty cool. It was
cool.
fun.
No, also another thing that I'm expecting this year is finally my suffering is gonna end. On June 10th is gonna be the Pretty Little Liars series finale. Gonna end.
Well, I'm looking forward to your article on that.
Oh yeah, I'm planning an article, a video telling a lot of stuff in Spanish and English, a lot of bad words and everything.
Start a channel called Pretty Little Raoul. Cover Pretty Little Liars extensively. Like if it's on ABC Family, you're on it.
Yes. And also planning like to do for top like a Knocking Dead show, but it's gonna be knocking on Pretty Little Liars.
Yes, do it, Raul. Do it.
Jack, I'm gonna give a script to Jack for him to not to see the show, so he's gonna be the frequent caller, everything. I'm gonna do it like a complete spoof.
Yes, do
Be
it.
like, I don't understand
like,
this.
section like
One
that
word.
was dumb. Will be like a section like the dumb bitch of the week.
There's no lawyers in this show.
Yes.
I don't even know what shows I watched that I could like do a show bashing on it, because Sherlock, like, that show's really hard to find fault in.
Usually something we find on
I mean,
Netflix.
maybe like Game of Thrones last season I could have bashed on a little bit, but
You still bash on it.
I do. I had problems with this last season. The last 2 episodes were awesome though.
Yeah, the Arya storyline went nowhere.
I'm so
on
pissed
season
about
6.
that. They made me completely lose interest in like one of my favorite characters. I have a hard time with what they did with Arya. Like, he was trying to talk with me about like stuff potentially that could go down next season with Arya, and I'm like, I don't even care.
Yeah, I lost all interest as soon as she just decided not to be an assassin anymore and all that. I was like, what's the point? Like, you spent all this time.
With like no explanation, like she wouldn't have survived that.
I think the problem is
Plot holes.
it's Cal's fault
It's Cal's fault.
because they're
Yeah, we had better
Explanation.
solutions because we were doing the Night's Watch last season, so we would talk about like all the ways that we thought she was gonna survive or whatever. So when they gave us really no explanation, it was just really like it hit me hard because I was like, well, I heard 5 better explanations from my friends of what could have happened, and the writers didn't come up with anything good. They just kind of left us all hanging. That Battle of the Bastards was out of control, like one of the best episodes I've seen on TV for sure. I loved the finale. I love bad Cersei. Like, she's a badass. I have her right here. Thanks to
yeah, no, but just
yeah,
watching John like with all those horses running at him was insane.
I didn't like Cersei, but she got so evil that I started to really like her, and now I'm like, yes, bitch. Like, I'm all about it.
Only Cersei.
Dany's gonna be twice as savage as Cersei because she's gonna be the bad guy.
Yeah, I'd have to agree though. Cersei like definitely did like a 180 completely. Like I hated her. I was like, please just kill this lady, please kill her. And now I'm just like, I'm just gonna root for you because you have nothing left. Let's just go for it.
Even though I hated some parts of Cersei, but I love her because since I was little, when I watched soap operas, I always loved to cheer on the villains. Cersei, she's a classical soap opera villain. So when she did that turn in season 6, like she went full Teresa, like in a soap opera.
Yeah. I loved Ramsay too. Like, I feel like Ramsay was such an underrated character because everyone like hated him and they let it like ruin them for him. But he's an actor and he's playing a guy who you're supposed to hate. And in my opinion, he was by far the best villain the show has had so far. He's an excellent actor. He did an amazing job, and he's a bit underappreciated. I feel like he deserved more awards that he definitely got snubbed for. Like, he didn't even get nominated for some stuff that I feel like he really should have. And I would have liked to see him on the show for another season. It's a bummer that he's gone so early.
Yeah,
I thought he was great.
I thought that, like you said, also I thought that Simon was gonna be like a season more or 2. Maybe he will survive until the end, but then they kill him off for season 6.
Simon?
I see him as Simon from Misfits.
I knew you were saying it because of that too. That's so funny. He's so different as Simon.
Yes, I
Misfits
know. I know he's evil and everything, but I saw him first as Simon, so.
He wasn't evil as Simon. He was just lonely. He's like the loneliest guy in the world.
I mean, he's not innocent.
He's not innocent, but he's not evil. He gets himself into some stuff, but he's not a bad.
A cornetto.
Yeah. Nathan's more of a dick than anyone on that show. But
Yeah.
also my favorite guy. Big fan of Nathan.
Yes.
He should have been on the show longer as well.
Should have their own spinoff show in Vegas. Heck. Raul, do you mind popping off? And if Jack wants to call in, we'll have Jack call in.
That's okay.
Well, I'm probably need to go myself too. I gotta get up early for work tomorrow.
Well, then maybe we'll just let Randall go.
Yeah, if Raul wants to stay, and he can. I can pop out.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Randall.
Oh, thank you for having me as always, guys.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year as well.
Little hangouts on your iPad? I don't know how that works. You're just stopping by to say hi. Jack, we wanted to reminisce with you. That's all right.
We need to wish him good luck because he's going to LA.
Oh yeah. He can't call in though, unfortunately. Well,
Cal,
damn you, Jack.
Who's still around? Cal, did you want to call back in? Maybe Billy if Cal doesn't want to.
we're probably gonna wrap this up around 11.
Yeah, well. Oh, now Jack's trying to come on.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Let's see. The anticipation.
Sorry, I'm singing my official song that I always sing when I'm hungry. I do "Hungry Like a Wolf" by Duran Duran, but I'm hungry for a food instead of like a wolf.
No.
He knows. Think of it.
No, like Billy said about Westworld, it didn't get confusing for me without any spoilers, but until episode 9, I noticed the thing about the timelines. I didn't know throughout. Until episode 9, I noticed what? And then I saw a video from Emergency Awesome to explain the timelines. I was like, now I get it.
Spoil it though.
Yeah. The fact that you said time.
You guys all need to tell Tom how much he needs to watch Sing Street.
You need to see it.
Because he hasn't watched.
Guys, then you're not getting the video edited. That's what I'm trying.
Tom, you need to drive it like you stolen. Woo, woo, woo. And drive it like you stolen.
Yeah, I like Riddle of the Model.
Riddle of the Model.
Got the key to the missing code. Shit's so good. I showed him the song. So he saw the song, but he didn't.
The Riddle of the Model.
Randall says, "Watch it immediately."
You Tom.
Are you watching Twin Peaks right now, Cal? I wish you could see our cool Twin Peaks artwork. It's not really in frame, but that one.
Well, it is in a frame.
That's the Twin Peaks artwork. It's pretty cool.
I need to see that show also because it's coming back again, right?
Yes.
Yeah, after 26 years, which is great. I love it.
Oh, and also I need to see Sherlock because the new season just started, right?
Yeah, really good. You see what I got Kimber for Christmas?
Oh, that's a nice one. I picture.
I love him. He's my favorite guy.
Watching that Alice in Wonderland, like the second one.
The second one, Through the Looking Glass, and we weren't into it that much. But then Andrew Scott appeared out of nowhere for like 5 minutes. He was in that movie, and the second he came on screen, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like I was so pumped. What did I knock over? Oh, your phone.
My phone.
But yeah, I was like so excited just to see him for 2 seconds. Look, I'm dropping everything.
You're so excited, babe.
I love Moriarty.
He's so indescribable.
No, so if Kimber says that the villain is the best thing ever, so maybe that's the thing that I'm gonna get to watch Sherlock, because that's the thing that I admire from a lot of shows, like in Westworld. I admire so much Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah,
yes,
no. You will love the villain on Sherlock. There is nothing else like him. He would be my favorite person to play the Joker next time. He's excellent. He's just got he's so unique in the way he speaks. Everything about him is really unexpected. And he's the perfect balance to Cumberbatch, because Cumberbatch is so stoic. But Andrew Scott's Moriarty is so colorful and weird and flamboyant in the best way.
My favorite part of Matt Smith's Doctor is when he goes a little mad and he's like pissed off mad, and crazy at the same time. And Moriarty is just balancing that line the entire time.
I don't even know how to do a Moriarty voice. He sounds like him on the Powerpuff Girls or
when
something.
When you said him, you sounded like him. He was he's like,
just like a weird I don't even know how to do it. He's so weird. I love it. It's delicious.
Oh, Sherlock, I'm so disappointed in you.
Yeah,
it's
he's great.
Oh, okay. Because I sent Tough Channel an invite, Jack. So ignore that.
Do you have the?
I sent it to the wrong channel. Yeah, because he commented on it.
But yeah, I would definitely recommend Sherlock, and it's a really quick watch because it's only it's
3 hour and a half. Yeah.
11 now. 11 episodes now.
They're each an hour and a half, so really you're watching 11 movies. But that's the kind of nice thing is you can watch one episode, and it's a total story.
The OSP.
Hey, Jack.
A little Moriarty.
Oh. How's it going, Jack? We're just
missed that. What was that?
We're just reminiscing. How's your montage training going?
My montage training is going well. I am prepared. I'm going to try a little bit more tomorrow and Wednesday, but I'm about as prepared as I can be. So,
all right,
we'll see how it goes.
If you need any last minute help, let me know.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely.
If you need
montage, I want to play. I don't have it on me. Where's my phone? Oh, I left it upstairs. Oh well. I wanted to play Joe Esposito's "You're the Best" from Karate Kid.
Yes.
You're the best. Hooray! Nobody's gonna have a gift you down. So yeah, I've been practicing. Happy New Year, by the way, guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We're still alive. FU 2016.
Yeah, for real.
While we have Jack on, Do we have any favorite fan friction moments we want to talk about?
Yes, when I won. That was my favorite moment.
You are the only person to have beaten a celebrity guest.
No.
Pretty awesome. But now we've learned that she's pregnant, and so she probably wasn't playing at her best. You defeated a pregnant woman.
That's a ridiculous thing to say.
I'm just kidding.
I fought and clawed for that one. I was like, I'm not losing 3 times. That's not happening. I don't care who.
Who's pregnant?
What's that? Trisha Hirschberger is pregnant.
Wow.
Didn't you know that?
No, I thought they just said Sasha. Was like, what?
Oh God, no! Sasha would kill me if I insinuated that she was pregnant. No, Trisha Hirschberger just recently announced that throughout the whole summer she had been pregnant.
Wow.
Well, congrats. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool. So she did her show pregnant. Woohoo! That doesn't mean anything. Just
actually fought 2 people.
They were teaming up on me, mommy and baby.
they really were. You did. You defeated 2 people. One was an infant and couldn't defend itself and has never seen a movie. But other than that,
should have known better than to eat.
You know, don't come to the table.
Do you
if
have
you're gonna...
of fan fiction, Jack?
I still think my favorite moment was after Brian won, and then I'm like, now here's the surprise, and no one had a clue what was coming. So to be able to drop Hector in Brian's lap was pretty awesome. He just to look on everybody's face, really, because it was cool for all of us, because at that point no celebrities had done our show yet. So I mean, it was all just us, like, working together to do shows. So to be able to drop like a, hey guys, guess what's going to happen, and you know, it was pretty cool to see his face. So that's probably
my favorite moment to watch as a spectator and not being involved with the episode in any kind of way. We weren't even on doing fact checking on this one. I loved watching Morgan come onto the show.
Yeah.
Like my little baby bird. Like, I was so proud of him just watching. I couldn't believe it. I was like blown away by like how awesome he was. So
that was
one of my
great episode. I really enjoyed that episode a lot. There was another good episode that escapes me at the moment. I'm just trying to remember it. That we had like all really good fights and everybody. Oh, the Adam Hlavik episode.
Oh, that's a good one.
I really like.
That was a good one.
I really like the commentary that we had kind of had amidst the movie fighting. I love when we hit diversity questions and we tackle, you know, questions that aren't just softball. Like, there was a story behind that one, and I like how we all handled that. So I thought it went really well. So Adams was great too. I mean, they're all great, you know, in their own way. Even the first episode, which I just rewatched the other day.
How was that?
You know, it's interesting.
Oh my God.
The first episode is interesting. We were raw. I mean, we had to clap. We were talking about like having to clap for ourselves. That's when we were still doing Ding Ding from Apollo Creed. You know, and I forgot all about that until I saw it. You know, so we were doing Ding Ding. It was 2 hours and 11 minutes long. Our second longest episode after Sasha's. So, yeah, you know, it's been fun. It's been fun. We did 16 episodes of that show already. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
Real quick, Cal, if you're ripping on Circle, I don't appreciate it. I really like that movie. Leave it alone.
Which one?
Circle. It's the one where like people are just standing in a circle and they like people just start dying and
they're trying to figure out.
They realize there's like a pattern to it and stuff like that. It's like
it was on Netflix. It's kind of cool.
It was like Cube, kind of, but
to see them.
Oh, did we just talk about Cube? I love Cube.
I love Cube, but also
everybody I've shown Cube to has hated it, but me, because they expect.
I like Cube Zero. I like the whole franchise: Cube, Cube Zero, and Cube 2 Hypercube.
I have never seen the other Cubes. I want to see the other Cubes, but I have not seen them yet. But I still love the first one. I think the first one's awesome.
I prefer Cube Zero over Cube 2 Hypercube.
I like Next Friday. Ice Cube.
Oh God. If that's not a reason to get off this call.
Right along 2 socks.
Did you
talking about
Did you have any favorite OSP moments, Jack?
Best OSP moments. Every one that I have been a part of.
You say that every time.
I do. It's the answer every time, and we're adding this one to the list. No, my best. One of my favorite moments is when was it July 4th show with the fireworks? It's the best.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to answer all the questions, and it's just like going off in the background. The video. What's that?
You wanted the grand finale. It would have been even worse.
Oh, I know, right? And the video game show is really cool. The Harry Potter show is really cool. Yeah, I like watch. I like what this show does. I like the group of people that you get together every week, just to chat, which is fun. And it looks great when we edit them. So.
Yeah, we're working on
Oh,
it.
I know that was a little hint. No. But no, the show is great. It's fun to be a participant. I think. Oh, and the X-Mentos, of course, was a fantastic moment for everything, for you guys, for the channel. It was fantastic. That was really fun. And the Rogue story, like getting the Rogue story, like the full Rogue story, because I knew a little bit of it. People in the chat were laughing at me because I like Rogue so much, or not Rogue, excuse me, Kitty Pryde. Yeah, because it has to do with Rogue. But the Kitty Pryde story. No, Kitty Pryde should have had her own damn show, and I'm upset about it.
You did.
1980. So it was cool to actually hear that whole story because I knew a bit about it. So to hear them fill in all the pieces firsthand was really neat. So that was fun.
Yeah.
I really liked that episode.
I liked all the love on that episode too. I thought that was really unexpected for them to be giving Beast so much love, and I thought it was cool.
Well, my plan, Jack, this episode, to finish this Potter episode, to finish the tabletop episode, and then I'm going to do X-Men into 2 parts for the channel, so we'll have that on there.
Nice, because the X-Men one would be great. I'd love to do that one. And then maybe we can tie it in with them showing up.
Yeah, I would like to definitely try to have them back on here for when the book comes out, but that's also another opportunity for
the book
for us. If we did because maybe I don't know, maybe fan cam. I don't know, because I don't know if they would want to fight per se.
No, but they really might like to judge a round or as a special guest. I think that would work out well.
Oh, maybe Jack, we can do an all X-Men top 5,
and then have them be the deciding factors. I would be down for that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
They're really nice people.
Obviously, we'd have to speak to them about it.
Of course. Well, listen, it is 11 o'clock here. I know it's 11 o'clock there for you guys too, but I have kids in the morning who want to go back to school, and if I don't get to sleep, I will collapse. But I wanted to wish you guys a very merry 2017.
You too, Jack.
As a channel, I think we've done really some great things, and you guys have definitely come up with a great idea that's just fantastic to enjoy. I hope everybody who watches enjoys it, and I look forward to seeing what we do this year. It's going to be fun.
For sure. So. And I think with that, we're also getting ready to say goodbye here. Goodbye together is tough.
Oh, let's do it.
And have a great 2017, everybody. Thanks for being a part of our somewhat not graceful year, but we've arrived, and you guys are great. So we'll see you on the next one.
I'll leave you with a song. We'll be back when the day is new, and we'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you'll want to talk about. We will too. We miss you, Mr. Rogers, and your neighborhood.
Oh.
There you go. That was for you guys. Good night.
Sorry, I was in.
Happy New Year.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Raul.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
See you in 2 weeks.